for your sake, you really want to see us accelerate through this. What might happen is you might get stopped to break even. Hopefully not, but yeah. 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 Oops. Yes, sir. And are you in ES? I thought you don't trade on Q. Gotcha. Yeah, this is a very like if this wasn't here, you guys realize how heavy I'd slap this, right? Like I'd slap this. Again, I really hope this works out for you, Levi. We have 3 equal lows here now, but I don't know. Just the only thing in it, like the only reason why I'm not in it personally is just because we're redelivering from this. Which, like I said, if this wasn't here, I would totally stop it. I like even this for every I get. Like, if this wasn't here, I'd probably try slapping this. Like there's, you can see there's also volume and balance. So hopefully this holds for you. Again, I'm pretty sure. Like I'm very confident we're gonna hit these lows at some point today. But again, I just don't know when. They could wait for Powell. Maybe they just go for him now. There's equal lows here now, so I don't know. You should hit. Like I said, if I was having eval and I had like 5 eval accounts of discount, this would be a spot where you full port short and you just try to hold till 30 points and you pass. Like, I'm being dead serious. That's not a joke. And even if it was a loss, like I wouldn't care because it would be a good short anyways. All right, so there's equal lows. You really want to see acceleration below this. That's almost like your first scale spot, Levi, at these equal lows, just in case. You know? And that's a rejection block, so definitely a good scale spot. Remember, depending on your risk management, a good scale spot is when you put your stop to break even for another trader. So while another trader might scale here, another trader would not scale and put their stop to break even. Right? It all depends on your risk management. So does look like we're gonna head right down to these lows. And you really want to see acceleration right below this. So the second scale target did hit here. So there's no close below yet, obviously. You still want to see a close below this. I bet you, like, how many, if you full ported an NQ eval account when I said, like, that's already probably halfway to passing, like, there. Okay, so they didn't allow this to close under for some reason, but again, I'm not in the trade, I'm just tape reading it. Yeah, NQ just seems so much better recently. TV swap, did you scale some more here at this low? This is another, Leopard, did you scale any at this low? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the last target would be here, but the fact they didn't let this close under and we hit the low, just a good spot in general. So, surprised. So they might, what might happen is we might retrace and they might say it's for later. Not sure yet, but. Oops, I just accidentally opened my Premiere Pro. So you're going to see the importance of, okay, we took out this low, didn't close below. It's obviously just an important scale spot in general. Again, like I said, the only reason I'm not in this right now is just because of this. Nah, I went long. There's equal lows below. So it's really against my rules to long here. If these equal lows weren't here, then yeah, this would be a good long. But, I mean, they're there, so. So, Leopard, did you get south to break even on that? You did not. Yeah. Oh, you probably entered up here, I'm assuming. Again, now this is like a just complete textbook long that if you're short, you really just need to see this not work. There's more of a chance of this long working than failing, but you still want it to fail just because we know where the bias is. So hopefully this gets accelerated through here. Okay, so good. So far, so good. Very nice. Okay, that's what you want to see there. And now you just want to see us close right below this to confirm it. 6 seconds of the candle closed. They might not let it close below. We'll see. So, I'll close below there. Again, when there's all these variables to play with, it takes longer for us to get to the setup just because there's so, like, if the bias was bullish, like this would work so well, but it's definitely going to hold us up a little bit here. I forgot to upload a video yesterday. Just realized. Do you guys want me to upload the live stream from yesterday? I never uploaded it. I forgot even what happened. I don't think the live stream was just kind of boring in the beginning because of Powell, but that's why I didn't really upload it because there wasn't much going on. It's still no close below, which is interesting. Here's like a inverse fair value gap I want to see work, but it's almost like we're in between these two different variables, so it's definitely much more risky taking, you know. Just because we're in between, we have not closed below this. Let's say we closed below this, and then we had this inverse, then yeah, I totally take this. Okay. But just because we have not, just not a great play, more of a B setup probably. And the market opens in 7 minutes too, so I'll just have this drawn and tape read it for now. Yep, gold took that low. Nice. Again, this fair value gap tells me everything. Are you still in, Levi? Oh, you aren't holding to the low? I got that. Alright. Yeah, I got you. If you're up 250, that's like one of your goals. I mean, that's fine. Alright, so we finally got a close below. So looking good, just not a strong close below. As I say, you want a decent close below. We only close below by tick, so might not mean anything. Market open in 6 minutes. Okay, I like that. Okay, so now your stop should definitely be break even. Again, you just want to see it accelerate right to this buy side or the sell side. A little more, like I said, we should hit it. Leopard, what are you up right now? Leopard, you can come up and speak if you want. you did. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's definitely like a good eval trade. Too tight. Yeah. So no acceleration below here. This is why you always try to scale out the lows no matter what, right? So unfortunately did not accelerate right down there, which is good, okay? Why is this good? Why is it good we didn't hit these equal lows for now? Why is it better to take some profit here, take half, maybe get stopped, break even the other half? Why is this like, why am I getting excited here? Yeah, exactly. It still leaves room for a nice setup later. So I like how they're saving these, because without equal highs and equal lows, sometimes you kind of get confused about the draw. So if they save these, we still know where the draw is. So if they kind of accelerate up here, we still know where the draw is, okay? And this might hold still. See, I'm not, this is a, if the market wasn't opening in 2 minutes, this is the short right here, okay? We close below, here's your inverse, you short. But do not touch any buttons yet. Market opens in 2 minutes, okay? Too risky. I'm not, I was gonna demo this, but I know if I demo it, some of you guys are gonna take it anyways. Yeah, I'd look for gold longs, especially after hitting this. And I hope this doesn't work. I hope this doesn't work mainly because I would rather see us go higher than get a short, save these for later. Okay, market open in 10 seconds. Okay, so it does look like we're gonna go right for those, yeah. Rip. So yeah, we went right for the equal lows. So there's the target. Alright, well, we knew the draw. There's equal lows. South side was not hit, which was fine. I knew those equal lows were gonna hit. Now we just wait. So the inverse obviously didn't end up working. Again, it's up to you if you want to risk the market opening volatility. In this case, it would have worked, but I've seen countless situations where it doesn't work. What do I? So a lot of the OG members will probably know this more than the newer members. But what did I always used to say about equal lows and sell side? Again, I don't think newer members are gonna know this. So I don't know. How does no one remember this? It's got to be someone. What do I say about equal lows and sell side? If I have sell side marked below and there's equal lows, I used to say this all the time. I haven't said it in a while, but we should run for. It's not a rule. It's just a risk management thing. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, no, okay, that's what I say. But what do I say about profit targets when we have sell side and equal lows? Do you remember? No. I've said this on Twitter. I said it to Sir Pickle one time. That's fine. I'll wait till someone gets it. Why is ES still bearish here? What's my condition for ES to be bearish here? Yeah, the inverse of a Rayleigh gap. And I think right now I know I have both these highs drawn. I drew this for Rayleigh gap mainly because we took these equal lows and we have equal highs above. So I was expecting this to work. I did not take it just because very uncorrelated at the moment. I'm expecting this high to be hit as long as we hold this. And ES here is the condition still remains bearish here because we are still not above this inverse Rayleigh gap. We have equal lows here, and this is bullish. So this is very bullish. This is extremely bearish right now. There's highs. Boom. That was a lake. I don't know why that's not so late. Next on third. So there's a highs, and there's ES retesting the inverse fair value gap. So we'll see what the candle close is like. But we just, if you look very carefully, we have double equal highs here. 1, 2. So this could have just been a run on liquidity. It's all going to depend on the candle close here. So do you see how this long still works even though we didn't run the major sell side, right? And I'm not surprised at all. Like I was expecting this to work because these just look so smooth. And this is just a very good chart. Wow. I cannot believe how clean this was. So if I just say gun to my head, I bet you this is gonna maybe be decent turtle soup. I don't know. I'm not a good turtle souper, but yeah. And just because of ES, the position it's in right now, I would expect it to reject this after taking out double liquidity. Candle should not close above this, and we should go right down to the lows, and then NQ should be souped all the way back down to sell side. That's just what I think. We also have 4 times equal lows here as well. Yeah. So it looks like a gold long will present itself. Which one do we long? Yeah. So these lows should be ran now. We should break through them. What do you say? I watched the first 5 minutes of the stream, then I got bored. Okay, so we hit these equal lows. Obviously did not break them yet. Okay, there's the break of the equal low. So obviously I want this low and yes still, but we know when we hit equal low is always a good scale spot. Wow. Wait, what was that? Wow, perfect timing. Ellie just said, always good scale spot when we hit these equal lows. Boom, we just got a giant ass candle. What the hell? Okay. That was interesting. Okay. I don't know what this volatility is. I don't like how NQ is holding this. I want to see this violated to be sure that we're going back down the south side. If this is not violated, then I'm not going to be super sure. Still no oil long. Why was this not? Why was this not a good? Why was this not a good inverse right here? Does anyone know? No, not low day taken. Yeah, bearish delivery. We delivered from here, so. Okay, so it got souped again. There's your second soup. Got a bullish order block here, so I'm going to be watching this. Again, bullish as long as we hold these order blocks, but if we start to violate them, which I'll turn bearish here. It's crazy because when I said this might work for a turtle soup, it It went like 20 points. The thing with turtle soups is you don't even have to wait for liquidity. Like there's such good entries where you could just have like you could just do targets like you could just do turtle soup targets, meaning you just turtle soup it, you don't even target liquidity, you target like 15 points, 10 points, whatever you want to do. Like that's why they're so good. Still nothing in oil yet. Again, this is still bearish. My condition is this inverse fair value gap, also combined with a volume imbalance. Okay, yeah. I'm actually gonna alert this. So this is gonna be a decent gold trade in my opinion. Does it? See, this is. Do you guys see the signature? Like, do you see the signature in price leopard? Do you see how there's like fair value gap here, fair value gap here, and then so when I see this, what I try to do is I try to go like the lower time frame, but it's the same thing. Then I try to go lower time frame, same thing. So this is like, it's almost not like it's like an A. It's not A plus, just because we could bounce here or we could bounce here. This would probably be the better entry, but. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna alert this one. I'll wait to see if we get a second setup. I don't like how there's two possible spots we can bounce. And that's just a signature in price. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna wait for. Yeah. I know, I agree. Yeah, I agree. But I'd expect this to get violated. Like, I would anticipate this to get violated. So, I don't... Yeah. Like, you guys gotta realize, this is your play. Like, this is the play. But what I'm trying to do is get a much tighter entry. Like, you could change it to this, or you could change it to this. I just don't know which one. So, if you want to enter log here, you're going to have a much bigger stop. That's the only issue with this play. So, we can see that Nas held that order block. Okay, you can see those 1 minute order blocks I had drawn. So, we held the OBs, so that means we're still not bearish yet. OB or ES coming back up to retest this. Again, so we just closed back up with that. Definitely leaning a lot more bullish for now, just probably until Powell speaks. I still think these lows are suspicious down here. I'm gonna keep them. Yeah, so gold. Yeah, this is almost a good reaction to chase. Nice. See, I didn't know whether we were gonna bounce up this one or this one. It was a good long setup. I just tried being too precise there. I'll see if this is a second setup alert. Yeah. Alright, here, I'm going to chase gold here to this high, and if we hit this high, I'm doing this out to break even. NQ still pretty bullish. So how's it going? Okay, so there's the high. So there's a high. You can either scale here or put yourself to break even. Yeah. I like gold much better than ES right now. ES is kind of boring here. I'm watching this NQ. If we get a confirmation short of this will be good. Bro, does anyone... This is definitely something ICT isn't taught. I called out a little bit late, but yeah. Bro, I swear this is something ICT isn't taught. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? He's put it in a couple of his old videos, his old executions. Does anyone know like what I'm talking about here? It was in one of his old executions, and he kind of labeled something, and he said this should not hit or something. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Look at. Do you see my screen right here? What do you think I'm referring to? There's a old ICT. There's a few executions of his. They're older, and he basically. I don't know if it was a breakaway gap or not. I don't think he had it labeled as a breakaway gap, but basically there's a low right below a fair value gap. And I remember he bought a ton of contracts right before we hit the low, and we bounced. And so what he did is pretend this is a 1 minute. He bought a bunch of contracts here saying we should not hit this. And I don't think it was a breakaway gap. Do you know what video I'm talking about? It was an execution from a while ago. I still don't... What is... Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird because this is the second time this has happened where we came this close and we just don't hit it. Yeah. but if we get a short setup out of this, wouldn't mind taking it. Nothing yet. Yeah. I got stopped for the other on gold. Why do you guys think this was a good scale spot? Or why do you guys think I remember the other day explained if I ever see equal highs, equal lows, and we're really close to them, what I'll do is I'll chase knowing we're gonna hit the equal highs, but I don't sell at the equal highs because I want a higher target. Like, does everyone understand why that's smart? Why I chased here? I should have gotten there. I just didn't know which one we're gonna bounce off of. I know. I was a little late. But does ever... Yeah. Does anyone, What was, again, what is one of the strongest PD arrays that ICT talks about? Breaker, what's the other one? What about if I really got something more to it? Yeah, BPR. So, I don't know if anyone realized this, but this was the high right before this, which is why I knew it was going to hit, right? So that's why I had that marked out, and it's obviously going to be very strong. Yeah, I saw it on my other chart, and I was like, okay, there's no way. Like, I don't know, I just knew this would be strong. You guys have seen the signature and price so much, and it works a lot. Like, remember, like, I think last week, remember I told you last week, I was like, remember the setup? Remember I outlined it? I was like, I was going over the setup, and I'm like, by the way, remember this. It's in one of my videos, too. It's in my live stream. And it's just, it was that signature and price that told me, okay, I don't know if we're going to get by this high, so that's why I put yourself to break even very quickly there, because if your bias is wrong, what's happening now is exactly what I was anticipating. Just very, very high and fast movement off this. Like, just, I don't know, too bearish for your reject that. Yeah, I'm still watching this. If we get a confirmation long from that, I'll take it. Jackson, it already played out. Yeah. Jackson, to answer your question, it already played out. See this wick right here? Yeah. I didn't either. Don't. You're fine. Okay, so again, the reason I have this drawn is because we're either one, looking for a short confirmation out of it, which do you guys see any short setups out of this? Yeah, exactly. No short setups out of this. And two, if we end up closing over, it's, I guess this is going to be bullish. Hourly close in 1 minute. So it's, yeah, and we hit sell side here. Again, even though I have sell side marked here, I feel like we don't have to hit this now. I feel like this is a total possibility. ES just running up to here without hitting this. Remember what I say about low resistance liquidity. We don't have to take every single sell side out when we have low resistance liquidity above. So we can just take internal then pump. Trend days, I usually like to have, I like to start inside of a daily fair value gap or something at the beginning of the day. That's how so, I don't know. We didn't really start in any, we didn't start in any PD array in the daily today, so I feel like it's not going to be a trend day. I don't see the conditions for it yet. Okay, so low of those candles, 15082.75, 15. Okay, so this closed over by a tick. Okay, that doesn't really tell me anything. Yeah, this did close over by a tick, which technically is still closing over, but I just don't like how it did that. For now, I'm gonna say price is going to reach for this. Do I want to say that yet? One second. Yeah, I guess for now I'm gonna say price. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything yet. Actually, I'm just gonna wait. I think Powell's speaking right now. Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't see these. All right, so to be bearish again, I want to see this violated. So oil just gotta wait. Don't see anything yet. I'd look for a long setup. I'm trying to stay off the 1 minute on oil. If you go to the 1 minute, it's just kind of barcodey a little bit. Lots of gaps and imbalances. So I prefer waiting for a 5 minute setup if we can get it. Still nothing on gold yet. See, what I would love to have happened is I would have loved for a BPR here. That would have been an A plus. I would just blindly line that if there's a BPR there. We still could get a setup here, by the way. I'm still watching. And if this, like, I think this is going to be the draw. So I think this is going to be the draw in euro. Not really. But again, like I said, if we were to get this. So do you guys see how this is a very nice buy curve? NQ didn't close over the 1 hour? Oh yeah, you're right. Wait. No, I think it closed over by a tick. Wait, low is... Oh, I was on the wrong chart. Low is 15082.75. Close is 1503.8. Yeah, see, I don't know if you consider that a close or not. I probably wouldn't just because it's a tick, but... Yeah. Okay. Again, you can see gold rejected this again. I wanted to see this violate. If this is violated, that's the high I was looking for, but this was not violated. So no long setup yet in gold. right now, the draw does not have to be this low, and even though it looks like it's going to be, it does not have to be this low. When waiting for a long setup in this situation, like when you see gold take out a low or whatever in this situation, I'm never gonna call the draw to the same low again, because technically, dude, you don't need to hit it. This is just where you wait for a long setup whether we hit this low or not. Yeah, Paul was speaking. Okay, so this is going to be interesting right here. Man, I need more charts. I'm going to watch DXY actually. Which one do I do? TVC? Let's do TVC. The XY looks pretty bearish here. Yeah, this looks extremely bearish. This looks like a sell model. And we're rejecting a higher time frame for a rally gap. Don't really like the spot Euros in too much. I feel like it hasn't offered a lot. I mean, there's this inverse for a rally gap, but yeah, again, this is bullish as long as we hold this. That's what I said. If I had to say gun to my head right here, I would think this high is going to be hit, but I don't want to say anything, so I'm going to have this high marked for now. I'd rather look for a short setup though here. That's the thing. Like, I'd rather see a short setup. But for now, I think this high is going to interest me. Order block formed here. So yeah, I think this is going to be the draw for now. That's the gun to my head. And like I said, because we have low resistance, we don't have to hit this 8-1 level, right? It's not a must. I'm gonna buy TQQQ shares here. See if I'm right. Come on, leopard. these setups. Whatever. I think someone else is speaking now. So DXY is doing what I want. You can see DXY rejecting this inverse, and we're pumping off this inverse as well. This is not a bad setup, it's just kind of low risk reward. Alert this, because why not? If we get down here, it's a good long. But I've already bought TQ. I bought TQ. I went long down here, and I'm targeting this. Should go right up to it. Yep. I feel like there was, I was kind of more neutral. Once we hit those equal lows, that's where you gotta accept, okay, you can change your bias now. But I really wanted those equal lows. I didn't even care about the other lows. Okay, 7 more points. Man, imagine if I long that on futures instead of TQQQ. Yeah, more options. All right, I am not out yet. So I don't think this is gonna be hit. This would have been a good long if we got it, but I don't think we will. I'm gonna sell if we get this high. I'm selling all my TQQQ besides. I'm gonna leave a few. See if we go higher, but and break the low resistance including NES. Yeah, Clint, if you want, it's just a little more risky. Options already went 100% off that when I said I'm longing, so I mean, you should have either be scaled by now for sure, or stop break even. Yeah, it's up to you. If you're it's 0 GTEs, hell no. Do not put your, for 0 GTE, do not put your south break even for options. That's horrible. Wow, there it is. No way. Okay. So oil reacted to CE very nicely here. I'm gonna pull up another screen for this, bro. Again, I think we're gonna go for these highs in oil. Just look suspicious. Yeah, there's your entry. Damn it. Of course, when I get off it, I missed it. Oh well. Okay, nice reaction off this order block. And hopefully we run right to buy side here, but that's what I'm kind of hoping for. This could be a bitch because Powell is speaking, but hopefully not. About what? Yeah. You took that OB long, Ant? Nice. Still holding TQQQ. The ES long? Yeah. Yeah, 15,150 is my target for TQQQ. I need to see this hold though. So this is a long down here that where you could probably blindly long this, but I would just wait for the confirmation setup to see if we get it. Yeah. And even off the OB, like even if you're not targeting liquidity, that's still 17 points, which gives you a shot to move your stock to break even. Yep. Come on, let me sell my TQQQ, please. What comes after expansion? Consolidation. So Powell's still speaking, right? Now you want to see this violated. And now, if we go down below this, I'm cutting my TQQQ. The thing with TQQQ and SQQQ is you don't put your stop at break even because there's no point. There's not much risk included anyway, so stop would not go to break even for those. Yeah, power's on until 1 p.m. unfortunately. Alright, now I'm doing shares just because there's speakers, so it lowers the risk. Definitely engineering some liquidity up here. Yeah, if you want to go on sidelines would be best for futures here. I mean, you could get away with options trading here in equity. Futures probably no unless it's an eval here. You can just tell it's engineering a lot of liquidity here. Don't know when it's gonna break though. Yeah, someone hacked the stream and programmed an AI of Powell saying the word print, please. Goonie, you got it? Damn. Euro's pretty choppy here. Let's see. Okay, DXY 15-minute does look bullish. Yeah, gold still dumping. So we did hit that low. This is just where you wait for a long setup and you don't touch anything. This is gonna break. What? What do you mean by that? Yeah. I don't speak nerd, but thank you for letting me know. Yes, I am, Jamie. Gotcha. Still holding my TQQQ. Again, I'm not entering features here, just in case one of those idiots say something to mess us up. Hopefully this holds. Saying what? Oh, what you just said. Can't shake me out of my TQQQ position. How much check Euro? Yeah, this looks like a good short. Because it looks like we're going to go hit these highs on DXY. Yeah, you can stop short if you want. Target these lows. There's not, just so you know, John, there's not actually a short setup here yet. Well, I mean, this is a short setup, I guess. If this closes the fair value gap, but DXY should come up and hit this high. Yeah, I guess you could try this short. Doesn't look terrible. Bro, what is this doing? This is taking forever. Yeah, I don't think it's give the entry. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, nope. Yep. Yeah, I was like, that's why I told John you can slap it right now if you want. It definitely looked like we're gonna go with that low, but there's your setup. This was, or you could have just chased either way. And with DXY looking bullish there, that would made sense. Yeah, probably. Alright, let me cancel this. Yeah, there it is. Oh, rip that. Did you wait for the setup, John, or did you just slap it? And yeah, there's the DXY high. Alright, see ya. This is waiting for setup. Okay, yeah, it's up to you, because when I said now you could have chased it there, like it's still the same risk reward. Like, do you see that? It still would have been kind of the same risk reward. I mean, would have been terrible. But it's up to you. Yeah, no problem, Michael. That was just obvious. You could see that just the speed of the candles gave that away. Yeah, I agree, Burr. Hour, yeah. I wasn't on stream then, but right there, yeah. Right there. Either one would have worked. Are you talking about the Patrick Weiland dude? Gotcha. Bro, if NQ could take that buy side and we hold this on ES and get a short setup, that'd be like insane. What do you mean the grandeur complex? Ooh, okay. Gold looks like it's setting up nicely here. By the way, I'm not longing this. The only reason I have the strong is for my TQQQ. Well, the opening was definitely a lot more fun than this. TQQ just went back red, which is fine. Again, I'm not going to risk futures on a day they're speaking. Too risky. So hopefully this holds, but it doesn't look like it's going to because ES is dumping too, so. Please don't let me cut TQQQ, no. But this feels so nice because like, this is like such a small loss because it's stocks. Alright, so I just got my TQQQ. Wasn't that bad of a loss, so it's fine. Very surprised we didn't go hit that buy side. Is what it is. So there's now this is an inverse. Again, not an inverse I'd take because we came so close to this high where I still think it's a possibility we hit it, but I wouldn't bet on it. that low. I did this chase that. So again, this is just another day that proves like it's so nice to stay out on futures. Just like even in that case, if anyone's chasing that, they're gonna get wrecked. That's why I just took TQQQ just like yesterday. So pretty stress free. Yeah, gold is, this looks like it's setting up for a nice setup. Yeah, gold or oil looks like it's still bullish. Again, there's still a possibility we get a long setup from here. Again, I'm not gonna blindly long it, just because. There's still technically this untapped sell side below. So just because of this, I'm gonna stay out of it. No NQ because we came so close to this low. This is it's tough to tell, like, okay, we didn't hit this buy side and we're dumping. If I had to say gun in my head, I think we're gonna hit this low, but I don't know, this is still a possibility. If you get a confirmation long setup out of here, it wouldn't be bad to take it. By the way, when I said I wasn't taking that long setup, remember how I deleted it before we even got to the entry? I deleted it from the alerts because I didn't want anyone to be confused. But bingo! I already said I wasn't taking it. That's why I deleted it. Right? I'm not gonna take a setup when we get too close. When we get this close to buy side, I don't take this. If it was right here, that's the only way I would have taken it. Let's see if we get anything right here. Again, we could get a long setup. So because we take out this low, we could still get a long setup here because we don't have to hit this. This is still a fair value gap and it's still in discount. So we just tagged discount. So we could still get something here. Yeah, I'm watching to see if there's a body close above this. Okay, this is where would not mind maybe trying a setup. See, this is tough because you could probably log here and get away with it, but I want to see this broken first. Definitely a tough scenario here. Yeah. Do I alert this? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try along if we close back above this, I guess. I need to see you close back above it. I mean, I could take this, but I think it's too risky. So I'm not going to take this, but if we close back above this, I'll try a short long. Man, I kind of just want a long now. Ugh, I'm going to stay out. Really dumb spot to take a long right now. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. I'm not going to take this. I'm going to tape read it. I think it's too risky because we're redelivering from this. So I don't think this is a good long. This is like this isn't even a B. This is like a B minus C plus setup. Not something I'd slap, especially with speakers. This could still work. I'd wait for a 1 minute confirmation setup here. We also hit internal here, so wouldn't blind along this. I'd wait for a confirmation setup. Yeah, I see the 15. Yeah, redo it. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good call. Good call. And if we get a confirmation setup here, I'll try it. So here's a fair value gap on queue. Okay, this might work. It might not. More of a 50-50, so I'm not taking it. We're redelivering from an inverse fair value gap, so I would not bet on it to work, but I mean, that's just me. And technically, this would be the optimal trade entry down here, so. And it's a breaker, I think, yeah. So if I had to say gun to my head, I bet you it's probably gonna fail, but bullet inventory. So let's see, here's oil. This doesn't look, wait, is oil inventory like a big thing? Because this looks good if it's not. Okay, then never mind. I would have alerted that. Okay, so this is getting used nicely as an inverse. It should take us down to this low. For now, that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that was clean. Holy shit. Yeah, that was very clean. Did anyone just short that inverse? That was super nice. That was like almost your confirmation setup from the redelivery here. Nice. So I'm not. So because oil inventory, I'm not taking this. Just gonna watch it play out. I think it's hard to say because we're in between buy side and sell side right now. Remember that chart I posted yesterday? No matter what the bias is, it's smart to look for longs here, smart to look for shorts up here, no matter what the bias is, right? If I'm bullish here, even if being bullish there, that was a smart short, right? If I'm bearish down here, it's still smart to long, right? It's like, because we're in between buy side and sell side, it's hard to say. You know? Yeah. Schlong, are you talking about this setup? Again, this would be a good setup if there wasn't oil inventory in 3 minutes, but we'll see what happens. Oh, ES? What about ES? Nothing looks good on ES. I'm not even watching this. 10 to 11. Oh, this was you're saying this was the silver bullet? Yeah, I would say that. A little sloppy. I don't like the ES chart. Too many volume. Look at all these volume imbalances. Yeah, under here, here. Like NQ looks a little better here. Yeah, definitely looking like a... I'm not going to open my mouth. I can't confidently predict in this situation. Now, like I said, if we close back above this, then yeah, I think we're going to head to buy side, but for now, I'm not going to say anything. If I had to say gun in my head, I think we head back to buy side here, okay? But I want to see more confirmation. Yeah, I know. And we're redelivering from a 1 hour fair value gap, and yes, with low resistance liquidity above. So just very weird spot structurally. Okay, no confirmation set up. Yeah, gold, I'll just wait for any kind of long. So here's an inverse fair value gap that is not an inverse fair value gap. I personally can't take because these equal lows below, but it might work. Same kind of situation as this, except this one was equal highs above. Nope. This one was kind of the confirmation setup because we were already redelivering from a bearish PD array. But this one, there's just equal lows below. So even if it works, it would be against my rules to take something like this. But let's say this low took out this would be an A+ setup again, right? If this low actually took it out, A+ setup right here. Definitely more of a B now just because there's equal lows, but the target would be this high. And then once we hit that high, you try to hold the rest of the buy side if possible, but yeah, 1 minute's not bad in my opinion at the moment. Wow. So oil hit the first target. Yeah, so good thing I didn't alert that. That was a good study though. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, there's the NQ high. So again, I always say this, because my rules, I can't take this long. If you guys don't have the equal lows or equal highs rule, then this would have been, like I said, this would have been an A+ setup. Okay, I'm not changing my mind about the draw. I want this to be violated to make me more confident about the draw being up still, but I still think this is going to be the draw for now, unless the only way I'll change my mind if I see, like, I don't even know what I'll have to see. It's just going to be intuition, I guess. Wait, these aren't equal lows? What do you mean? They're a tick off, so NQ tick off, I still count them. I mean, I guess you're right, but that's where your rules and your screen time comes into play. In your past experiment, like, you'll have past experiences where these will matter, sometimes they won't. But and their oil hit the stop. So that's insane. So oil did hit the first target, which was this high, just didn't hit the buy side up there. Yeah, I still think we head out to buy side here. Want to see a little more acceleration here. All right, I'm gonna try chasing a MNQ here, and I'm gonna see if I can hold it. I'm not gonna enter yet. I'm gonna see if I can get like somewhere. I'm gonna enter down here. See if I can get a fill. I don't know if I will, but I'm gonna see if I can take out the buy side. That would be almost 35 points. You can chase now if you want. I'm not saying you can't, but I think we're gonna go hit this buy side. Again, there's a lot of low resistance liquidity right here, so if we move this line over, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get filled. Yeah, whatever. Maybe I just should have chased that right there. That's already 10 points since I called it out. Yeah, I'm not gonna get filled. Whatever. I know a lot of you probably did chase keep holding. We should hit this. There's 15 points already. If you took more than one contract, scale half. This is a very obvious chase. You can just tell. You can just tell. Remember what I say about the candles. What's happening in the candles right now? What do you see? So I'd scale most here. Try to hold around until here. Yes, speed. There's a lot of speed. So, yeah, that's the only reason why I was looking to chase that. Yeah, whatever. Thank God I didn't alert that. Technically, like, you would have got, this would have been a good trade still. If I alerted this, you got to realize that would have been still a good trade. Should keep going higher. Again, see why it's important to scale at this? Obviously, you want to see this hole now, but... yeah, I'd still be looking for longs in oil. Just because we did hit sell side. Euro, I have no idea. The XY is still bullish here. Wait, Mickey, why do you take that long? Again, there's a reason why I wrote in dodgy setups, be out most here. If you want to be fancy, hold one till here, okay? I don't care if this gets hit. That was already a 30-point move, so, I mean, that was good. So see how like, this might happen. So 5 minute, this is almost like the 5 minute confirmation setup. Yeah, we might retrace further than you want here. So again, that's why it's just a good idea to get out here and not wait till buy side. Let's see, 15, 5 minute. Yeah, so this could happen still. Hopefully it doesn't if you're in, but just be cautious of it. If you're still holding the majority of your position from down here, please get out most of it. I still think this is going to hit, but if you didn't scale like half or 75% at 30 points, you're kind of dumb. Yeah, I agree, Dart. Now ES is delivering from a bearish fair value gap. The dream scenario would be NQ hits us high and then we get an SMT here. That's the dream scenario. See how like ES is really 50-50 right here? Again, you want it for anyone in NQ, you want this to hold. It literally needs to hold for buy side to hit. Which makes me think, what, if we were to go down to this fair value gap on NQ, that means ES would be way down. So you really want to see this hold. You do not want to see this retrace too. So I don't like this. I don't like this low resistance equity thing up here. What do you say, Howie? Looks like this is about to dump, but I don't know why this buy side's taking so long to hit. Alright, let's see. Let's look at oil. Not gonna long this, I'm just gonna watch it. This is a B setup. I don't like, we just dumped a lot of speed and acceleration, so this might not work. I'd rather wait for like a second or third setup, and I want to see this violated. See, remember what I always say, I always like to use one inverse fair value gap. There's two here, so it's hard to determine in this situation because there's two bearish fair value gaps instead of just one. That's why I say what I say. That's why I only like when there's one, because it's a lot easier to determine. How do you handle the stop loss as price pushed up? I would probably, like, what I would have done is I would have just kept my stop loss at break even, and the second NQ like hits this high, this one right here is just, that's when I would kind of think about scaling, getting out, or putting your stop break even, and then just let it stay break even until we either hit buy side or you get stopped, right? Another thing I like to do is if there's like order blocks to form on the way up, I move them to below the order blocks. The problem with this, okay, so we should go right up to this buy side now. I like this reaction. The problem with this one is we went below the order block because we had a fair value gap beneath, so this would have been a trickier situation. Okay, we should go right up to this buy side now. Glad that low resistance equity didn't break. It's still there, just keep that in mind. Really want to, like I said, because this is the last one, yes, you really want to see this hold, which means you do not want us to see us get down to here. EU longs. I think EU is setting up for longs. Bunch of low risk buys at the moment. This is a low risk buy, I would say. You know what? Should I alert this? You know, I do like it. Because I like how DXY is inside this. Yeah, this is a low risk buy. I'm probably going to be done for the day. I'll watch it, but I don't know. I'd rather wait for like a second or third setup. It does not look bad. This is probably like a B+ setup though. You really want to see DXY reject this. Yeah, this doesn't look terrible. I wouldn't if I took a loss in this, I wouldn't regret it. That's how good the setup is. Like, I'm not gonna take it. I'm just gonna watch it. It's crazy, like DXY and NQ are so correlated, like opposites. Alright, already from this candle and the reaction, doesn't look like this is gonna work just fine. Again, I'm not in or anything, I'm just watching it. I don't see DXY is accelerating above this too much. You needed to see a very quick rejection on that, which you did not see. And the higher time frame of DXY still looks like it wants this high, so yeah, it's probably gonna fail, which is why I said you should wait for like the second or third setup. But again, this is not a bad setup to take a loss on, in my opinion. It's a low risk buy. I'm not really into the low risk buy stuff. I just don't like them. They're more, lowers your win rate a lot, but yeah, so it looks like we're going to fail. Looks like DXY is going to go back to the high marked right here. That's where we should hit. Just because it's the intermediate term high. Oops. So now this would be, so if we close below this, this would actually be a good short. Because we did hit this internal, and we should go right to this low. Watch, I bet you if I shorted this, this is going to work out. Stop loss is going to be above the inverse. Yeah, this is taking crazy long. This is when price just gets very choppy. It's always next to buy side. Alright, you get expansion out the buy side if you don't hit it. Choppy. Expansion down. Expansion back up. Choppiness. I'm afraid we take out this low resistance liquidity and dump before hitting it. Yeah, his PA is kind of mid. Explain some of it. Yeah, there's a low resistance liquidity break. Damn. That sucks. And that's why you scale here and not wait for buy side. So there's still potential for this to work for long. Not taking it. So now you can see NQ's back in. Now ES did not go back under this, so it's still a good sign for this to work, because like I said, if NQ dumped this right here, that would have caused ES to go further, but it kind of stalled a little bit, so ES waited and ES got here at the same time as NQ did. So still definitely a good possibility this works. On what? Hold long. That was not a good setup in my opinion. Yeah, I see. We redelivered from the 5-minute fair value, or from the. We never violated this yet. I think the best case. Wait till all the bearish PD arrays are violated on gold before you long. That's the one trick I realized with gold. On ES, you can get away with not waiting, but gold definitely worth waiting. Oh, rip. DXY just hit this inside a bearish fair value gap, so let's see you play that. Might not work. I was expecting EU to hit this low at the same time, but it didn't. And then I could have moved myself to break even, but. This is being a bitch. Yeah, internal liquidity is very important. Again, I know I have buy side marked here, but you're going to see the reactions to every single internal liquidity we hit. Yeah, I agree. No follow through. No follow through just basically means we hit internal, we never go to external. There's the EU play. So just because we violated this and we hit internal, just made me think we are gonna hit the low. And DXY was bullish there, and we buy side liquidity up here. So just made sense for that short to work. I don't know if this buy side's gonna be hit. I don't know why it's not being hit. Yeah. What do you say? Yeah, I don't know why we haven't ran this. DXY should hit buy side here. Man, the second we close beneath this, we're probably just gonna knife. That's why it needs to be held. If we trade too far away from this, I'm not gonna care about this anymore, to be honest. My full eyes will be on this low. Just because daily's way up in premium, and I'd rather see this low hit because of that. But that's only if we trade too far away from this. Like this, if NQ already hit the high, I'd short the living hell out of this, because this looks like a clear sell model down to these lows. Like, just it's a signature in price that I see, but NQ didn't hit the high, which makes me kind of skeptical. But like I said, this just looks like a clear sell model down to this. If NQ did not hit the high, or if NQ hit the high, that would have been a pretty good turtle soup in my opinion. So still no close below this. That's what I really want to pay attention to. Nice reaction out of this. So what you want to see. Alright, I'm gonna try a long here if I get it. Nice. Yeah. This needs to close as a fair value gap though. Yeah, it might not. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get the entry. No, whatever. Let's see if this works. Again, this would be the confirmation entry. You want to see a quick reaction from this? Where is this? Oh, 2.63. Yeah, not bad. Okay, moving, stop to break even here. There's 10 points. Okay, stops at break even now. Really need this to accelerate. Probably could have. I'm taking half off here. At 15 points. No, at 15,132. I'm gonna take half off, and then I'm gonna hold the rest on buy side. All right, I'm taking half off here. I'm gonna hold the rest till buy side. I really need to see this break on ES. If you want to trade gold, you have to buy a whole new funded account. Yeah, you gotta buy a whole new funded account if you want to trade gold. Alright, should take this out. Keep holding. About 25 points now. So this is the 5th time retesting this, so I'm gonna hold all till here and try to be fancy, because there's no way we don't hit this now. Bro, no way. Please go back up, bro. Yeah, I know. There's no way this just happened, bro. Nah, they won't get me. If I get south to break even the rest, it's fine. I'm already pretty green for the day. Just a little more, please. I see Ranos is in here. Ranos, you better have taken that, bro. I literally blurred that outright. Alright, I'm out here. Bang, bang. Let's go. Alright, well, that was a nice trade. I was clean. There's no way I wasn't taking that. I was gonna be done for the day, but that's an A+++ setup. Yo, I'm not gonna even ask who cooked that because I know a lot of you already took that. If you didn't take that, you're an idiot. Or you're disciplined and you're agreeing for the day and you're done. Either one, good job. There's a confirmation set up out of a second fair value gap. Bro, I'm up. I'm the most green I've ever been today. Like, it's just my biggest green day in like 3 weeks. Yeah. Nah, it just I had really good plays. By the way, I never sold my TQQQ. I held it. I knew it was gonna hit, dude. I'm still holding some of it. I'm out most here though. I'm gonna see if we can break that low resistance liquidity on ES. Yeah, target could be much higher in ES. Target would be up here and probably up here. Leopard, you took that, right? Alright, good. Yeah, that was definitely a play to be done for the day. What did you say? Man, that was so clean. Like those are the trades you want to enter. Like holy shit, that was textbook. Yeah. Yo, yo, by the way, guys, type 1 if you took that. I'm curious. Damn, McGee. Yo, Ranos, are you in here still? Did you please tell me you took that. Yeah, I've been calling a lot more plays than usual, Jazz. Bro, Ranos, no way. How do you not take that, bro? I literally alerted in my dodgy setups channel before it even came in. Bro, that's such a good setup. I think that's like the third time we've ever gotten that setup on stream, and I've alerted it. The confirmations, like that's just, it's a rare, but that was as clean as it gets. Nice. I'm thinking we're gonna go for high day now. Yeah, this is a day where you could probably hold this. If you guys took that play, I'd recommend getting off my live stream now. Nice, Michael. I don't like gold right now. Oh, this wasn't bad. This doesn't look terrible either. I'm not long in it though. I'm done. There's no way I'm taking another play. Yeah, I know. Wait, did you take that on your funded, Levi? Yeah, that's definitely a funded or personal account play. Again, I still think there's a chance we go higher. Just gonna chill for now, though. All right. Well. But Ranos, I literally said you could chase. I said you could chase if you want. I said I was not chasing, and I said this is my entry. This fair value gap, right? And obviously, you could have entered anywhere, but I entered right when we ticked into it. But again, like, I even said it in my dodgy setups channel too. Before, like, I said it on this candle, like, you had like a whole minute or two to get in and wait for the entry. No matter if you chased it or not, it still would have been a win. I'd say you can chase when I'm very confident. I was confident we were going to hit it there. It'd be very sad if we got an SMT here and didn't have a high day. That's why I didn't long ES. I know you guys are probably wondering why I didn't long ES. I don't know. I just felt like this is cleaner. Thanks, options. Yeah, there's a lot of people missed that call. I think there's 140 people in here earlier. Now there's like 110 when I called it out. I have to make it, bro. We're not gonna get another setup like this for probably another 2 weeks. I'm still on. I already sold everything in my futures account. I'm still holding some TQQQ. My stop's just to break even for that. I already scaled most of it though. I'm just seeing if I can get like a multi-day run on this. Yeah, so Ranos, what do you know? What do I teach about confirmation setups? No, do not. Oh, wait. 152. No. Yeah, but what's a confirmation setup? It has nothing to do with an inverse fair value gap. What's a confirmation setup? What do I say in my YouTube videos? No, that's not. Has nothing to do with it. The highs have nothing to do with it. A confirmation setup has to do with the fair value gap. What about two fair value gaps makes a confirmation setup? No one answer besides Ranos. All right. So, Ranos, I would suggest going to my YouTube, watch my confirmation setup video. But basically what it is, it's a fair value gap off fair value gap. So do you see this fair value gap right here? See how this is the bullish fair value gap? Okay, now where's the fair value gap off the fair value gap? What candle is it? What time is the candle? $11:04. No. Where do we get the fair value gap? When we bounce out of this fair value gap, where's the next fair value gap formed for the long entry? It sounds like you need to watch my YouTube videos. Yes, exactly. 11:33, and hopefully that was a typo and you mean 11:32. So see how this is the fair value gap coming out of another fair value gap? This is why I entered there, and it's just kind of a double confirmation. So do you understand? Is this a long setup? And yes. Technically, yeah, but I don't think it's a good one. There's an SMT, and there's no other fair value gap here. All those is an inverse, so I don't know. It's 11:58. Probably not a good time to trade. So yeah, it's a fair value gap off fair value gap. As you can see here, that's why I entered. And we had some liquidity building up above us. See this liquidity right here? No, it doesn't have to touch it. Because once we trade out of this fair value gap, this is irrelevant now. Now this is the relevant fair value gap. So do you understand it? Am I long or short bias? I'm still long bias for now. As long as this holds. If I start to see this get violated, then probably not, but still long bias for now. All right. So it does look like we are going to violate this, and this is an SMT, keep in mind. So Lots of speed on that candle. Yeah, I'm not. It's literally pointless to be trading this as of now. Very pointless. Yo, what's up, Cloudy? Did you take that play alert in? Bro, you didn't see it? Damn. I put it in. Look at dodgy setups. The channel. Yeah. Oh, really? I have 5. This? Yeah. And it matched up. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, I see. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably done for the day as well. Actually, I am done for the day. There's no point in me trading this afternoon. AM was like, it was half clean, half tricky, kind of, in my opinion. I don't know. I want to say, gun to my head, like, it looks like we're just going to dump here. Like, I don't know. It looks like we're going to dump here, but I don't want to fade the low resistance liquidity here. What would give me confirmation to know we're going to retrace all the way down to this low? Does anyone know? What do I need to see violated? Yeah, exactly. I want to see this bullish order block violated. But I mean, to be honest, I don't know, the fact that we're redelivering from this makes me skeptical here. Just again, like I said, it's a very weird structural spot because we lowered this liquidity above. We're delivering from bearish fair value gap. So it's hard to say, but like the speed of that candle that we just got just kind of looked bearish to me. So, I mean, if we get a long setup off this, it would be a good long setup. But I don't know, just the speed of how that candle formed just makes it look like we're gonna dump. And we're closing beneath this, which is not good. So we did take out this low in the S, which is what my kind of the first target.